Okay. Hi everyone, hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you all today? So we've got a little bit of a different scene going on here because it's Halloween. Hi, hello, hi Seashells, hi Elisa. Happy Halloween. I hope that you are well. Hi Sherry, how are you? How's everybody? I've got a guest today. I've got Fiona. And Fiona was one of, well, she is a dear friend and she has trained with me in tarot. So you're welcome, Fiona. Let's pop Fiona on and let's say hi. So here we go. Give a warm welcome to Fiona. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Thank you very much.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
Oh, hang on a minute. We've got a wrong scene here. Hold on. Let me get it back. That's not what I want either, but you know, it'll do for now, won't it? So you're going to have to bear with us, folks, while we just try and get this a little bit right. I've got a few bits and pieces. So this is Fiona, and she's got her Happy Halloween. Fabulous.
Got my witches here.
Yeah.
I've got my witches here. Lady Wood, blue pumpkins. Somebody coming from the ground. Scary.
So don't forget, I'm going to put on Cherry. Oh, look at me. Yeah, got the old wiggy out, got the old eye makeup on, got the scary face on. And how are you all? Are you all well? Fiona's just kind of playing by the look of it, aren't you, Fiona? Now, what's exciting is I also use major and minor cards. And I've got some witch cards for you tonight, which you can actually see there. Okay, so with no further ado, let's have a look. Fiona, can you see the comments coming up? Are you able to?
No.
No.
There's nothing.
Right, let's have a look. I'm going to put Q on. Remember, happy Halloween to you. I'm good, Seashells. Right, we've got Nikita here asking how far my connection with my boyfriend, Chirag, goes. Is he good for her? Okay. I look like Cyndi Lauper. Girls just want to have fun. Yes, I get the old wig out when it's seasonal times, so bit of fun. Fiona's going to actually do this reading, if that's all right for you. Yeah, are we okay? So we've got a lot of little bits of different streaming going on. So there we go. Right, bear with me.
No comment on these stream.
Okay, so we've got no moderator coming in, and we've got doggies barking. So there we go. So this is for Nikita. How far will my connection with my boyfriend, I think it's Chirag, go? Okay, I'll add that to the podcast. Let me put it up there. It should be coming up on the screen in a minute. There it is. Look, let me just move that sort of there. Can you see that, Fiona, now? Can you see?
No.
No, okay, no problem. Well, everyone else can. Okay, so hi, Simply Sugar, how are you? Okay, might be quiet.
Does that sound all right?
Folks, it does to me. How about everyone else? Is the sound okay? Do let us know before Fiona starts. There's nothing worse. Maybe you're getting feedback, as in if that's the case, let us know. I don't seem to have any feedback. Love the hair. It's a wig, darling. You know how short it is. It's my Halloween look, and I'm trying to come into sort of competition with Fiona. You know, my hair's very short. So Fiona, what have we got for
Okay.
this?
Right, first of all, what I see, I feel it's a bit slow, but she will pick up slowly. Okay, there seems to be a good balance here. You seem to have good communication. What I do see with the boyfriend, I just feel it kind of zooms along. It gets a bit quicker, a bit faster. He's putting more energy in, and he wants some change here. And this seems to happen sort of quite quickly. You I would like a bit more, please. I'd like you to choose. Do you want to do that? It's quite a nice offer. And I've pulled another lot of cards, and what I do see at the bottom, it's the Ten of Pentacles, okay, and Strength. So certainly looks eventually as if something serious will come in. The Ten of Pentacles is often a marriage card, a serious card here. And he seems to have the strength, and maybe you do too, to want to do that. So he's kind of hung fire. Then he comes in. He's saying to you, though, he's actually saying to you, where do you want this to go? You've got to make your choice, but I think your choice is, I would like to be with him in a lot more permanent situation. And you seem to have the strength to do it. You both seem to want to do it. So the answer to that is, it's going to move and it's going to be serious here. Okay, thank you.
Okay, so what I'm kind of doing is I'm having to transfer mics from me to Fiona. You said that got better, folks. It's you know, it's one of those things. Is that all right now? Can you hear me all right? And everything is all right there, as in with Fiona. So Fiona's on mute now. If I forget, someone kind of just let me know. Okay, right. So lovely. Thank you very much, Seashells, for letting us know that. Right, I need to go over to Q now and see what our comments are. All right, so Seashells, general for November. Okay, let's use the Everyday Witch cards. No, Modern Witch, I think. Let's go for the Modern Witch. So, Modern Witch cards there. Okay, everything's a little bit different. I've not been here for a while. Too much social media going on and too much going on with the courses. So, I'll get here when I can, but I don't see me being able to kind of get on all the time like I used to. So do actually make sure that you subscribe and ring the bell, and then you can get your readings when I am here and you won't miss out. Right, my darlings. So Seashells. Okay, let's take that off screen. Okay. Right, there we go. General for November. Okay. Confusing myself because it's not my normal setup, but there we go. And with the best will in the world, it was all put together last night, and again this morning, and again this afternoon. And then since Fiona comes on, not Fiona's fault, but it all started to fly in different directions. So let's see. Okay, right. Let me watch my camera so I can see that you can see the cards coming out. Right. Okay. Okay, general. So, right. You're hanging on and waiting for some really good news. Okay, so something here, Seashells, looks pretty good for November. I would actually say it's good news. Not only is it action, it shows that it's joyful. Okay, but we've been told that the High Priestess is very much relevant in your cards here. Okay, so what that usually means is it will be revealed to you as in bit by bit. There's more to come. You're not aware of what's there, not aware of everything that's in motion. And it is in motion because the Eight of Wands there. The Moon, okay? Something here that you're fearing it's not going to happen, that action's not going to come together, but of course it will, okay? It's probably because you've been pausing and waiting. Just incidentally, Knight of Wands can actually be, number one, all about movement, something that could relate back to as far as July, August. that you've been waiting for that actually looked like it was stagnant or deformed or something was slightly wrong with there, but it's worth waiting for, okay? It shows that it is indeed something to celebrate. It also shows that your emotions are in a bit of turmoil, thinking, is it or isn't it going to happen? Knight of Wands and Eight of Wands do actually sort of coincide a little bit with moving. So I don't know if you're wanting to move or anything like that, Seychelles. And it might not just be home. It can be moving work, it can be moving our career, or it can be moving our place of work. But whatever it is, it's showing that things are going in a good direction. All your minor cards are really positive. Eight of Wands there, good news in 8 weeks. Knight of Wands showing that it's moving, it's not still in motion, it's not arrived yet. Three of Cups, something to celebrate, okay? So the moon is, don't let your fears get in the way. It can be an emotional time, even though things are good. Sometimes we can be joyful and sometimes we can be scared that we're going to lose that very thing that we want. Excellent month for you in November. So really good there, Seychelles, okay? Right, we have done Nikita. And right, picking my online business back up. Sabbatical is over. What's on the horizon for the rest of the year? Let's add that to broadcast. Okay, and that's spun around. So I'm going to change over to Fiona. So let me put me on mute.
Okay. Right, a bit shuffle here. Let's have a look. So we're looking at what's coming in. Okay, first thing I see is I feel this is to do with work or opportunities. There's an ace here, so new ideas coming in. Something's holding you back though. It could be yourself, it could be something else around you. So do think clearly, because this opportunity is here. It's something that you really want, something that you love. And again, possibly with a contract. I don't know if we're just talking work here. Could be anything with a contract, but it's something that you want to do. And you don't dither on it, but you take your time. You're sitting here thinking, what am I going to do? And you're a bit confused, but eventually what comes in is there's some kind of communication. And all of a sudden, that makes your mind up and you're moving on. Whatever's in the past here, and I think there's been some difficulties here. Time to leave it, time to make that choice, and time to move on. I would say this is sort of starting, possibly now, but certainly within a week, really when it comes to fruition, about 2 months. So where are we now? Probably into the new year when this starts to actually activate itself and you're really doing this. But you seem stuck, sweetheart. Something's holding you back. So have a look, clear your head, take your time, because that's what you're going to do. But I think there could be encouragement and you suddenly think, right, that's it. I'm moving on and I'm doing that. And that's what will happen for you. So just, yeah, you're quite right to look at something, but don't dither too long, because opportunities sometimes move and your kind of head's over the place, but somebody or something encourages you and you're moving, and then you move quickly. It's a chariot, you're going to move. But I would say when you're actually doing this, it's now into the new year. Thank you.
I think we're all right now. It's just a case of me remembering to go backwards and forwards due to feedback. I've got like a studio set up here, and it's I can't control the sound levels so easily on Fiona's equipment, but I can control sort of what you're hearing here. So thank you very much. Right, lovely. Okay, let's have a look. So Simply Sugar. What does November? That's what's going on for Sherry. Simply Sugar, you're next. Okay, so that'll be me. Okay, right. We've used those. Let's use this one. Okay, right. So, Simply Sugar, how are you doing? Good to see you. career and finance. Okay, here we go. Also, folks, I am on TikTok these days, and I'm getting Fiona to go on there as well at some point. So, you know, if you always want to hop over onto TikTok, it's the courses at the moment and the amount of readings and the amount of promotions. Plus, on TikTok, it is a slightly different sort of setup. It's easy to jump on, you know, just your phone, rather than the kind of setup that I do here on YouTube. But we'll be doing both. And of course, I do know that people are in, it's mostly YouTube tonight. We've got Facebook, we've got Twitch, we've got, goodness knows, LinkedIn, and Dailymotion, all of those. So Simply Sugar, what does November look like in terms of career and finance? Well, there's not much in the cards there about career or finance, to be absolutely honest with you, okay? Apart from what I would actually say is something that is coming to you where it has some authority at work, okay? So it's worth waiting for yet again, because we've got the High Priestess here, okay? And the King of Swords, so it will come. But it's not yours at the moment. At the moment, you're at the stage, which is great, of being King of Cups and the Chariot, which is double bubble of Cancer. So it's an emotional time. It's a homeward time. It's more focusing on your home with serious matters. It's more about making sure that everything that you do regarding work will actually work out for the home. You know, so you've got enough money. It's where you want to live. It's this, it's that, it's the other. I get a feeling that what you're asking about when it comes to career and finance is very much about the home, due to the Chariot and the King of Cups coming up for you there. And the Emperor and the Seven of Swords is saying, look, you know, you are going to have to be the authority here and maybe do things very slightly differently to what you are used to doing to get what you want at the place of work or in your career, or if this is an enterprise. I get the feeling that really you're wanting work to go well so that it can actually stabilise you while you take on board your own project, your own enterprise, and your own enterprise seems to be you're wanting to run that as a sideline, as it were. Okay, the money side of things is not being revealed. It doesn't mean it's not there. Of course it's there, but you need to seriously think that you've got to kind of. Everything about this suggests that what you do is you kind of keep quiet and don't let people know what you're up to. It's not about lying. It's actually about not revealing to them everything that's going on. So if you are at work, don't let them know what you're up to in your personal life or in your business life. I feel that that's coming first, okay? And I also feel that money side of things, yeah, something here that you kind of want to communicate about to people that are in the know will actually help you in regard to finance. And the finance side of things is saying that money really needs to be focused on, that you should be putting all of your efforts into your own projects and not so much for your employer. Okay, so it's a bit of a mixed up reading. I totally get that, but it's a positive one. So just to kind of clear sort of the highlights of that for you. You need to focus on what you're doing as an enterprise. You need to do that so that your home life is exactly as you want it, so that you're in charge, so that you are the authority. And if it is a case of your day job, yeah, don't let them know what you're up to. It's not about being secretive, but don't advertise it easier and let them find out what you're up to, because I actually feel that most of your efforts should be going into your own project, because that's where the money is. Okay, and yes, you may need to speculate to accumulate. So in a way, it feels here as if you're using money, that you've got money, but I feel that that money's been used for projects to kind of get underway. So it's almost like, well, I never saw that money. Okay, it's been used for business, it's been used as in for some sort of project, some sort of enterprise. Okay, so you might need to actually have a reading that's a bit longer than this to kind of find out what it is exactly that it's saying to you. put your efforts and energy into that. Keep up the day job though. I don't feel you can let go of that. And if you're looking for progress in that or more money from that, I don't feel now is the right time. And there's a reason for that. You don't need to be overloaded. You need to be able to have your mind concentrated on what it is you're trying to achieve. Okay, so thank you so much for that. Right, let's Simply Sugar, Elisa. Okay, right, let's pop that one on there. Okay, add to broadcast, sorry, and then I will bring in Fiona. So let me switch off my mic and over to Fiona.
I don't know what the question is.
Okay, Fiona, the question is, Elisa is saying, is mending my relationship with my mum possible? She's distant and stated she doesn't want our efforts in our relationship. I'm kind of broken. Oh, Elisa. Sorry.
Okay, Lisa, let's have a look at that. That's not so good, is it? With your mum. Okay, sweetheart. Oops. Whoa, dropped a couple there. I'm very good at that. Okay. 1 and 2. Right, let's have a little look for you, sweetheart. Right, okay. Now, I'm looking here at the situation, which is a difficult one. And I just feel here, you just don't know what to do. Your head is stuck here. You want it to resolve itself, to come back in, and you're just totally trapped. You know, your head doesn't know what to do. I think part of the problem with your mum, obviously, you would need a bigger reading to have a really good look at this. But what I see here is she seems to look back to the past, and she seems to want the past to come back in now, like how things were. But sorry, things change and you grow up, or, you know. And she also, I feel, wants sort of control on you a bit to tell you what to do. And of course, I don't think you're having it. Okay, you're a big girl now. And she just feels she's kind of lost control. You still love your mum here, and I would say to you, try to keep speaking to her. Okay, it shows that. Try to manifest it and try to just keep communicating. Underneath, there's a bit of work though. There's a hard bit of work here to get some change. I do think if you do try to keep putting the work in, things will transform, they will change here. I just feel she feels like kind of left behind. Maybe you're doing your life and she's maybe not so included now because obviously things are different, and she does still want that kind of control. Okay, let's have another little look. Yeah, okay. It shows here, I feel this can come back in. I don't know if you're maybe with somebody else now or in a relationship, but she maybe feels kind of left out in this. Do keep trying to come in here. She's going to be awkward, leave her for a wee bit. She won't like being on her own. That shows up. She'll need you. But I do feel that this can resolve itself. Again, 2 good cards at the bottom. You're you're reaching out to her. You're trying maybe to take her out, and there is a bit more emotional balance. Keep plodding on with this. Don't allow her to take control, though. That's what it says. And as much as the past comes back in, it does, but it's different to how it was years ago, you know, or even a few months ago. I think your mum's still looking at that. Okay, so sweetheart, just work on it, keep going. If she isn't going to be, you know, amenable to this, pull back for a while, because I think she'll be back and I think she'll miss you here. Okay, just keep going. It looks actually quite good, but it may take a bit of time here for this to happen. I feel it could maybe round about Christmas and things. I do feel we could get change. I think maybe the Christmas New Year period, it brings back maybe how much she misses you. I've got Capricorn cards here, often reminiscing then. Okay, so that's that. Thank you. Good luck to you. Thank you.
Okay, thanks ever so much for that, Fiona. That's really, really lovely reading, and in the sense of it's going to give you some hope there. Obviously, sorry, the old fibres of the wiggy fly around here. There's not many people on tonight, and I'm being told that we're not streaming out to Facebook, and I can see that we're pretty much in YouTube. Maybe the other things have not gone out. It's all Facebook. Sorry, YouTube. No Facebook, no Twitter, no nothing. So maybe the stream hasn't gone out as it could have. Sorry about that, everybody. We don't seem to have any more questions, and I'm normally 2 hours in and still turning people away. So if you want to ask another question, feel free to type your question, okay, to either of us. Let's have a look. Anyone else want to actually do that? Let's have a look. Okay, right. Thank you so much for helping us with the sound. And I love that Simply Sugar said that they have that issue at work and they use headphones. So, oh, hi, Nat. I haven't got your question, sweetie. Could you do it? Could you retype it? Is that possible? Sorry. So, Nat23, I'd love that. Yeah? If you've got that, we will pop that up on the screen. I haven't got it. Something is obviously kind of not working out in the way that it could with the streaming. I did notice that it went a little bit different in Restream tonight when I went on and just went ahead and did it. So it could be that it's just gone out to YouTube. I don't think so though, because I got the notification of reminders for me to actually go ahead and do what I needed to do. It reminds me, you have a live coming up, X amount of times. So yeah, Sherry, did I miss you? I thought that Fiona did you, so I can go back. Okay, Nat, whoops. Okay, we froze there for a moment. Okay, Nat, if you can put your question in, sweetie. If I've missed it, I'm scrolling through and I can't see it. Would you mind retyping it? Sorry. Let's have a look. Hi, Nat. It's come up as hello, but I've got no more than that. And you sent a question, so she's popped it on there. Right, Sherry, let's go back to you. Fiona's just done one, so this is my turn. I will pop that in for you. Nat23, let me have a look at that for you. If you type it, I don't know what you're asking, darling. So if you can actually do that for us, that would be lovely. Elise is saying, thank you so much, Fiona. I hope you can hear me all right there. Okay, fabulous. Okay, right. Sherry, let me go back up. Sorry. Thanks for telling me, Sherry. Appreciate that. Let's have a look. Picking up your online business. Okay, let's add that to the broadcast. Okay, so if you want to ask another question, folks, feel free. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, there's definitely something up. We've normally got tons of people queuing up in different places, and I know I've not been here for a while, so my apologies for that. Anyway, how are you all? Are you all well? Yeah? Okay, right. So yeah, if you want to follow me on TikTok, I'm Tara with Anne-Marie 1. Okay, chance there to go on there as well. It's a fun platform. It gives us different bits and pieces. Okay, right, Sherry. Let's have a look at this for you. Right. So picking up on your online business yet again. The sabbatical is over. What's on the horizon for the rest of the year? So I've got a couple of months left. Okay. It feels like things are scattered. Okay, and you are. It's to do with a scatteredness is coming mentally. Okay, but when we're scattered, we can sort out the bits and pieces that need to go and those that need to stay. Okay, and it is showing that there's a newness to this, and you've got to look at everything before you can actually rule it out. So I feel it's a busy time, okay? And I feel that, I know you've asked about the end of the year, but we've got Aquarius coming up here for 2023, saying that's when I feel things start to really take off. So you kind of need to go for it, all right? Why? Because at the moment, it feels very much as if, yeah, I can see you've had a bit of a mellow time and enjoyed, and that's when your best ideas come. When we thrash it and work too hard, we need a break because we can't think straight, okay? And it's showing that the break has done you good. It's time to get back on it now, okay? Because the World and the Nine of Pentacles, well, that's telling you that's your financial independence, where you can indeed travel the world, do what you want to do, your own personal goals and ambitions that you want for yourself, Sherry. The things that you want in your life. I want to sit on the beach, I want to turn around and be carefree here. I want to be with my animals. I want to have a passive income. You're working towards a passive income, okay? But it is right to go full belt and get confused, okay? And then kind of go, right, I need to stop. Okay, that's going, that's staying. It's almost like feng shuiing, decluttering it all. It's there, okay? And, the more you talk to people that are like-minded, there you are, the Lover's card and Two of Cups. Okay, that could be a relationship. But I think in this case, what this is about is there's a potential of having a relationship, but you've work to do. And the work to do is being around people that are on the same wavelength as you. The Lover's card is communication, it's Mercury, it's like-minded people. And the Two of Cups is actually being in the company of somebody that's on the same vibe as you. Absolutely on the same vibe. Let's just pop this off the screen for a minute, okay? I'm going to take my microphone off for a second as well. And I'm going to actually just look at playing you a reminder. Okay. Okay, right, we've got slightly different, I didn't mean for that to happen. Let me try and take it back to where we were. Okay, right. Okay, so there's the comments, and if I just scroll, Nat 23, if you're watching, can you see we've not actually got, I've not got anything. Okay, so neither Fiona or I can actually help you. Fiona, I don't know if you can see what Elisa has typed. Okay, it's there on the side next to you. If you look at the screens, yeah, Elisa, you're not seeing it. Okay, right, fine. Okay, Elisa is saying, "Thank you so much. It all resonates so much. It's all true," and a big heart. So you can catch Fiona, as in, if you want to contact me, as in I will pass it on to Fiona and give you Fiona's details. So. You can always write to Fiona to have a personal reading with her. She's a professional reader and she works every single day, a completely hardworking lady. And if she was holding the cards up, you'd see that she works in pairs because she uses this system. There you go. And that's her Mythic Tarot, isn't it? Or the Mythical Tarot. Yeah.
Mythic Tarot.
Yeah. It's a wee bit blurry. Okay. Right. Right. Okay. So haven't got your question. We've got no question. If you can look, you sent the question. We've got nothing. Look. If we look there, everyone can see that it's not coming up. I'm really sorry. We've not got it. I know you're saying. Perhaps we'll just give you a general for a moment. Don't know what your question actually is. Perhaps you could type it one more time. There's obviously some technical difference, or we're just not getting everything coming in. But that's a shame. That's a real shame. Okay, right. Anyone else want to ask a question? Yeah? Do you want to turn around and ask anything else? Never really had this before. Where it's like that. Okay, right. Oh, you're welcome, Sherry. Just seems bizarre. We seem to have, just a couple on there. You're very, 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 very welcome. I hope that makes sense, by the way, as in keep going. Right, Nat 23, we are waiting for your question. Okay, right, Fiona, have you got a question? Do you want me to do a reading for you? I thought you might. Right, hold on a minute. Bear with me. I'm going to put this on. We'll swap it over. So I'm going to mute.
Hello, Anne-Marie. What do I want to look at? Mr. Libra. It's a relationship. You've already had a look this week, but oh, it'll keep her busy.
Right. Okay, we're good now. You're welcome, Simply Sugar. Okay. Mr. Libra. Okay. Have a look. How crazy. Right. Did you manage to find out about TikTok, Fee? Can you hear me all right? No. Okay. Right. Okay. Just try and sign up for it. That's just one of those things that, because, people would love you, as in, with the readings that you give, they're full on. Okay. Right. Oh, bless you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Nat 23, still do not have your question. So Fiona and I'll be finishing up soon. Sorry, it's like that. Right. Let's come on here so you can actually bear with me a second and let me bring this. Tell you what I'll do, Fiona. I'm going to try. There we go. Right. So that you can see a little bit more of the screen. Yeah? Okay. Right. So we've got all fancy pantsy and nobody here. What a shame. Okay. Unfortunately, folks, I do think it will probably be a little while before I'm back because I've got doggies operations. I've got a little short break coming up, and I'm not even going to be around at Christmas. I need to tell you that I am, I think I did tell you, I am travelling to see my folks. Okay. Hola. Okay. We've got a nice person asking a question there. Good. Thank you so much for that. Joyce's 18. Impossible to read, sorry, but I will put your question on there. So Fiona, let's have a look. Okay, there is a situation that is showing that this person is in two minds. The star card is also air, and here's Libra, and Knight of Pentacles is showing slow but steady wins the race. It feels here as if it wants to actually be in two different countries. That's coming up a couple of times in your reading, and showing the backwards and forwards. Lots of pentacles going on, so this is very productive. We know that pentacles always will tell us that we are manifesting things because it's a combination of all the four suits together. At the moment, there is a bit of a battle going on here, as in with there is a female mother in the cards here, where it feels that there are some difficulties there. And that's just helping him go, look, I really want to be out and about and away from it all. My strength and my recouping is to go and have my holidays, to have my peace, to be with you. Page of Pentacles, or Capricorn, it's showing that the long distance there, it's been evaluated, it's not there yet. Okay, this at the moment is, how do I do this? It also feels that this is a meeting of minds. The Magician is the planet of Mercury, Queen of Cups, as in you are dear to his heart and he thinks you are worth it. I do feel that in some way he's looking at how he can convert spending more time in his business by having a foot in two different camps, quite literally, perhaps in two different worlds, in two different geographical places, you know. I was just looking at the camera there, it distracted me for a minute, sorry, because it's like, can you see all the cards? Now, this, folks, is only half of the reading that I would put out, believe me, okay? So I just thought I would, as soon as we're quiet, show you, you know, that this, there's another 10 pairs to come out here, yeah, yet. Okay, and if you watch my old videos, you will see in your own star sign that you can actually watch a full reading. That's a generic question, not time sensitive either, for your actual star sign. I did that a while back, so if you're Libra, go and look at Libra. So what's he going to do? I actually feel he will act quickly and suddenly, and it's also showing, expect something around January, February, that's when I feel it's there. I also think that he will put down some roots or some foundations in a solid way with you going into April, May. Okay, it is at the moment about finances. It's also about the fact that the more he does what he's doing, the less in love with what he's doing he actually is. Okay, it's something he absolutely adored. He's serious about you. Lots of kings here, King of Cups, King of Swords, King of Pentacles, even Queen of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Wow, it's quite an important reading. Lots of different aspects, all showing that, you know, he'll come back, but there's no point communicating with you when he doesn't quite know exactly what it is that is coming together, because he's not created it right now. Okay, let's see. I'm sorry, I'm getting so mixed up. I've got so many different sort of screens. That's not the one. Let's get rid of that. Sorry, folks. There we go. All right, so that's just me. Okay. Right. I've got Fiona, so let's bring this one back in. Okay. We've got somebody. Hi, Rachel Brown. Yes, you can have a reading. Type Q and ask your question. We'll be disappearing in about 10 minutes' time. It's been a lot slower tonight, as in normally we are mega fast, so we had a break. Fiona, I hope that helped. It's very positive, but he's not going to speak until he's got a very earthy ethic going on, which is if it's not grounded, and it's not that, there's no point talking about it until I've actually got a plan of action and it's consolidated. Yeah, this is about going backwards and forwards and seeing what you think, okay, and giving it a go. So yeah, it's serious. So many kings and queens there. Really like that. Okay, so I'm going to ask you to do this one, Fiona. I'll put you on your microphone in a minute, which is, hello, ma'am. Will I get a job soon? I'm going through a tough time career-wise. Please guide me. Okay. Just bringing that up for you now, sweetie. Okay. Rachel, can you type Q and just say what you would like myself or Fiona to answer for you? Okay. It won't be a long reading like this. That was just, we had a little time there, and I treated you all to seeing how I would actually do a reading, but that's only part of it. Still not all out there. You know, my camera isn't set for that zoom to take it. All right, so I'm over to Fiona.
Hello there, sweetheart. You want to see you're having a bad time and you're looking for work or a new job. Okay, I'm shuffled that one. Let's have a look here for you, sweetheart. Yeah, it's difficult. Not working, looking for work, needing money. Difficult. Okay. Just put the cards out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, this is good. Okay, so we'll just go through it with you. At the minute, although you say you're looking for a job, and I think you're skilled, I think you're experienced, skilled, you've done quite a few things. You think, why isn't it I'm getting a new job or I'm getting employment? And your head is, confused and it's not a good place. But here we go. There's something coming in for you. Knight of Cups. So something that you're going to hear about and something that you actually like. Because cups are emotion cards. And don't get me wrong, we all need to work and we all need money, but it's quite nice to enjoy what you do. And I do enjoy it. So does Anne Marie, doing our cards here. And it's good. When it comes in, you've got the Wheel of Fortune. So there's changes and they're positive. Knight of Cups is usually a good card if the pairing's good. So you love it, you like it, it's positive. Underneath this, I have Temperance and I also have Three Pentacles. Three Pentacles, offer of a job. Okay. Again, quite often this card means it's from a bigger kind of company rather than maybe a one-man band or a smaller kind of thing, an industry or a school or something where there's a lot of people. Good balance. And again, it's an emotional card. Temperance, well, one of the factors of it is emotion going back and forward. Could mean there's travel with it. I don't know at the minute because it's a small little spread here. But the last two cards are really good for you, sweetheart. The Hierophant, so that's most probably a contract. And you're getting offered something really solid here. And with it is the Ten of Pentacles, so that is really good. It's a money card. It's not just money, but it is a money card bringing you in good money. And this job is offering you stability, not just for you, but if you've got a family, which possibly you do, I don't know if you've got a wife, husband, kiddies, or whatever, but you're able to get some money in and grow your life and get it fairly stable here. So actually, it's a difficult time at the minute and you're confused and you're working hard or you've got skills and where is this job? But it will come in. I feel it's probably about end of November into nearly the middle of December. So you've still got a few weeks yet, but it's on its way, sweetheart. So it's not all negative. Okay, just try not let you, as I would say in Scotland, let it boggle your head. You just don't understand why it's not coming. Let it flow and it's about to come in and it's a good job, you like it and it brings money and stability. So it's not negative really once you get out of that horrible situation where you are just now. Okay, good luck. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Fiona. I got okay, ma'am. So I think that's actually, yes, ma'am, I'm trying my best, but was very upset. Okay, well, I think Fiona's giving you some great guidance there, as in from the cards. It's not Fiona, it's not for me, it's not for Fiona, it's what the cards are, it's how we translate the cards and how we look at the information we're being given. If anyone is interested in setting a career out of tarot, always look at tarotcourses.online with me, Anne Marie, where you can go and look at the courses. And Fiona actually is one of my students. And Fiona is a professional reader now because of that. Okay, so there you go. All right, so that's a success story. And she doesn't work for me. At one point, not quite, but you know what I mean. Anyway, we won't go there. Debatable as in where my part to play was that is, but yeah, Fiona's got it's full time as well, isn't it, Fiona? It's your main source of income. So you see, and as she come along, sometimes we feel we want to. There's no particular reason, then we'd like to actually help people find us for readings and give that guidance, as in because we will need a little help. Again, you're very, very welcome. I don't know how to say it. I'll call you JY. Okay, thank you so much, ma'am. Really lovely. Okay, now Rachel has not typed a question, but I will just do a general for you if that's all right, Rachel Brown. Normally we like you to just sort of say what it is that's on your mind. It's not one of those generic, we just do whatever. I mean, on different platforms like Instagram or TikTok, where it's fast moving, you kind of just have to kind of get whatever card like that is coming up. You know, you've got that, and it's fast. Here you've got time to actually see what a real reading is like, okay? And that's my aim on this platform. And I also show you how to read the cards, but I'll be back with those soon. It's quite difficult at the moment, so do put your notifications on for when I'm coming on, because it won't be quite as often as it was, okay? So you're welcome. So Rachel, with you in mind, let's go and let's do this, and then we'll be finishing, seeing as we have no questions. How absolutely strange that it's only YouTube and no Facebook. Tony did come up and tell me nothing gone through, so that means Twitch, LinkedIn, all the rest of them won't have perhaps come on either. Not to worry, I've got 5 different Facebook groups. That's an awful shame. There we go. Patsy, quick, type your question. I've got the lovely Fiona here, and I know Patsy's learning tarot. So Fiona might actually have a little word with you and kind of tell you what the course is like. I know you've been doing it with me on YouTube, but you know, here's someone that's doing it. And Sandra also is just saying, my God, you know, there's so much I didn't know. And this method just helps me kind of go, it makes such sense. So a reading generically for, I think it was Rachel Brown. And you're really welcome, Rachel. Thank you very much. Hope you've subscribed, press the bell, and then you will be notified when I post. And I'll be posting some sort of shorts soon and some quirky bits and pieces. So look out for those. That's what I've been up to today. Okay, you might not see me in person in quite the same way. I can't be everywhere. Okay, so Patsy, Fiona will do you. So if you type your question, she's not typed anything, Fiona, so I'm going to do Rachel. So let's do Rachel. All right, right. You are in a situation at the moment, Rachel, of being a little bit disappointed when it comes to people that I think you felt they would know better, okay? The traditional way in which they are behaving is to do with kind of keeping up with the Joneses somewhat, okay? So sometimes it's about keeping up appearances. I feel that you've been abandoned or that you have been excluded, and emotionally it hurts, okay? So there is a loss in some way here. This could be work because we've got the Hierophant. This could be a community that you feel have kind of forgotten about you or not included you in some way, which is a mighty old shame. And Fiona, I'm just going to say, excuse me for 1 minute, Rachel. Patsy's saying, could you give me some general guidance for November 2022? Okay, so that is, I'll add that to the broadcast if I can. Yeah, move that over. That's what you're going to do. Okay, that's what Fiona's doing. I'm actually still answering Rachel. Okay, so it's saying there's a lot of nostalgia going on around you. Okay, it feels here as if you long for the times when everything was straightforwards, where you are hoping there's going to be an apology. It feels like one is coming, but not yet. Okay, and when the apology comes, you know, you'll have moved on. Okay, it also feels here as if all you want is a peaceful life. You know, I feel that you can be your true self at home. I feel that you're having to keep up appearances here. There's a lot of emotions around a certain sort of, I would say, tribe, you know, whether this is your work or whether this is to do with people that have let you down. Okay, and it's happened again and again and again, and you're focused on that. Well, when that happens, and it does happen, it happens to us all at some point, what we need to do is to look forwards and actually say, okay, something's telling me that this phase is over and I don't like it, and emotionally I don't want to let go of it, and I do want to actually kind of move forwards, but I want this to be put right first. It doesn't work like that. Okay, sometimes you just need to move on. Yes, you will get, shall we say, reconciliation or an apology, but I feel that you need to let go of that disappointment because it's not right for you. Something better is coming along. Your home is fabulous. Okay, your personal life is fabulous, and if you're looking at which direction to kind of go, and how to settle at home, it doesn't matter what you choose because you've been guided, ultimately guided. Look, this way, that way, it doesn't matter. This is your home. You know, this is your community. Don't have to be liked by everybody. You know, fans are not friends. Okay, the real important people in your life, you could, if you're lucky, you can count them on one hand. I mean that. I really do mean that. You know, as in, and a good person in your life won't question who you are or what you are or why you've not been around. So I would suggest move forwards, and just kind of go, there's a reason for this. Okay, there is a reason for this sadness. Okay, so Patsy, we're coming on to Patsy, so I'm going on to mute.
Hello, Patsy. Can't see any comments, can't see you, but let's give it a go. Right, general. So first of all, what I see here, Patsy, is whatever you've been doing before and now is, by God, you've been working hard at change. I see you defending, I see you pushing. You want change and better change in your life. And I do think you're determined to do so, and it's coming. Good. Under that, what I see is what will determine this change is you seem to get some kind of quick communication. So I feel you said November, so I feel it's this side of November, not into sort of November, December. I feel it's, coming. And what I see here is you get some kind of information that happens quickly. And there's a good balance with it. These two cards can also mean travel. So I don't know if that resonates. It's difficult when it's only a few cards, but it's good. And whatever this is bringing, it's bringing stability. It's also bringing financial stability. And there's changes from the past into the future, different ones, better ones. Whatever the situation has been, you are tired, women, okay? It's been a fight. It's been difficult. And you're kind of exhausted, but however you've fought these changes, the strength is there. So take a little rest, sweetheart. And what I see now, once you've got the changes, then think really clearly, and it will. You've got an ace here, ace of swords, so new beginnings. Use your brain here, use your thoughts. What do I want to do with whatever this information is? You've got changes to do with it. And whatever it is, yes, you are a very independent lady, but what this is also saying is it's here. Don't mess it up. If you do need to ask somebody about information or just to confirm stuff or help me, please, don't be frightened to do that, because I do feel there is somebody, or maybe more than one, that will try to not boss you, but trying to guide you of, I know about the situation, I'm a specialist, or I know the information, and they would guide you to a better ending here if you're unsure. I'm not saying don't do it alone, but sometimes we do push on, and sometimes if we speak to somebody, we get a different idea, perspective here. It's not always a bad thing, and it is saying that to you. If you're stuck, I know you want to go ahead, but it's showing decisions. And it's showing sort of three people. So not just maybe banging on your own here. Do maybe just speak to somebody, even if it's mum, dad, husband, brother, somebody that maybe knows something about this situation. It could be business. I've got money cards out here. So just don't go alone, and you can do well, rather than just, I'm doing it on my own. Okay, Patsy. Thank you, sweetheart.
Patsy, hi Charlie Bear, I will answer you in a minute. Thank you very much for that. With what Patsy's saying and a couple of comments that she's actually posted in YouTube, Patsy, is this kind of the fact that you're going down the spiritual path? Are you looking to actually expand and professionally start working with the cards, or are you already working with the cards? Yeah. If you're already working with the cards, and I feel that you are, okay, based on your comment that you made on YouTube recently, Seriously, be around like-minded people. And if you are looking to make changes and you are looking to actually kind of turn your readings into money, as it were, and I don't mean that in a horrible way, folks, but we've all got to survive. We've all got to actually, we cannot. Uh, I literally have never worked so hard in my life on this subject, as in I've been doing this 30 years, and you think it'd get easier, and it's wonderful because but I have so many ideas and so much that I want to do in so little time. Fiona puts me right. Fiona does a lot of things that she's incredible, at being able to be a healer in many different ways, physical as well as the spiritual side. Props me up, pushes me back up, and I go off and do it again because I need to be able to kind of recoup and regather. What I'm kind of saying to you, Patsy, is if you need a little help, talk to myself or talk to Fiona. There are places if you are looking to actually, and you are reading already. I get the feeling that you're trying to make it as a reader. I really do. I don't know if you got that, Fiona. Did you think that maybe this is what it's all about? Something here about being able to kind of develop and get out there and say, I want to cut the 9 to 5 and I want to actually make a career out of doing what I love and I want to get paid for it. I can't just keep letting people have it, for nothing because I can't pay my bills and I'm desperately unhappy and I want these changes. If that's what you're looking for, Patsy, speak to me, speak to Fiona, okay? And the reason I say that is we've been through the system. We can actually put you with people that would probably be able to help you, okay? So if you want to be employed by that, Fiona would know. I used to know. Fiona's much more. Fiona's in it now. I'm on my own now, but we both know where to sort of point you where you could definitely get some advice and help. Okay, right, and make a living. Okay, but if you need a little bit more, just keep following the courses on here or go onto the courses on. Sometimes people work backwards to go and get employed, and then they kind of go, right, now I can afford to actually do the courses and get trained. We'll do it like that, go right, and now I'm going deeper. Now I can really charge and I can make that transition, okay? Right, Charlie, good. And so that's what it's about. It's not easy. You can't just let go. I've never let go of everything in my life, neither has Fiona. You kind of got to keep the day job going, and it's exhausting to keep going. And what am I doing this for? Why? But it does come, and it's a transition. I've never been so busy with clients in my life, but I do want to transition towards the courses, which I'm doing, but that hasn't kind of caught up with the actual readings yet, hence you're not seeing me in the same way. So I've got to be able to turn around and help people make a career out of a spiritual sort of self. Charlie, thank you so much for that wonderful comment. Charlie's saying he resonates. Charlie's saying she resonates with that being self-employed. Okay, and Charlie could be a girl, of course. I think, not sure. Just correct me on that. Sorry, you might go, oh, whatever, but just a little circle with the YouTube sticker. Never sure. You're welcome. You're welcome, Patsy. And yes, you can work remotely. Okay, that's what we're talking about. It's nothing to do with me, and it's nothing to do with Fiona. It's what Fiona gets paid for doing, and it's what I used to get paid for doing. So we can help you with the right people. Oh, it is great to build a community around you. Absolutely. Lovely virtual hug to us both. Thank you very much, Charlie Bear. Right, you want to know what's happening in the next few months. Okay, I will do this one and we'll close this down. It's been very quiet, but it's been very intimate tonight and actually quite nice and not so fast-paced. So there's Fiona playing with her witchy poo. Fiona, I'll take you off camera. Oh, I'm laughing like a witch. I've done my makeup like a witch. I'm scaring myself. You don't need to put the witch on. I'm the witch. Look. Okay. Just a bit of fun. We've all got to have that little bit of fun. You're welcome. By the way, guess what, Fiona? When I asked you the other day about when the dogs should be done? Miss Jill. Already. Mr. Jack. They're both matured, you know what I mean? And I can't go out with her. She's got diapers on, so she's in season. So hopefully Monday or Tuesday, got to be done. Got to be, because they are brother and sister. And quite funny, but it's not funny if you know what I mean. She's very good, but she's very tired. So yeah, it was 7 months. So how funny the day before, and it was like, boom, here we go. But they've got little diapers. I didn't know you could have that. It's amazing. I'll show you a picture. Right, so it's good. Okay, Charlie Bear, sorry about that. Talking about Jack and Jill as our little puppies that are no longer puppies and become adults overnight. And it's part of who we are, isn't it? Fiona's got her dogs and her cats. Ziggy Stardust there. Anyone know Ziggy Stardust? That's in where that comes from. In fact, let's ask. Who knows? Come on, somebody's going to type that in. Okay, so right, Charlie Bear, Hermit, 8 of Pentacles. Hermit, work. Hermit, on your own. 8 of Pentacles, self-employed. So this is about work and your daily routine and how you're earning a living. Okay, so what it's saying is you are struggling with the emotions of feeling the burden of your financial stability. Who can relate to that? Yes, 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 we all do, because it's scary. But Charlie is your dog. Hey, Charlie, Charlie, Charlie. Charlie is your dog. That's the name. Ah, it's a great name for a dog. I love it. Gorgeous. Thank you. Okay, so communication and connecting with people from the past is very much where your business is going. It also feels, I don't know what you do, but I feel that you're working with people. You've got Pentacles here. 8 of Pentacles is not just self-employment, it's making money. You are making money and you are experienced. You have the wisdom to, you're in your prime. It's perfect, okay? Yes, the Moon card will heighten your emotions about money and your security. 10 of Pentacles, am I safe? Am I okay? Charlie. And you are also Charlie as well. Okay, lovely, thank you. So male or female? Sorry, because you know Charlie is both boy and girl's name. I said, so that's nice to know. The Lover's card, cancelling. There we go. Hermit card, Fiona, cancelling card. You know, that's what we know. So you are in the right profession. Your first card out. It is the card of cancelling. Okay. And absolutely, you are there for people. You are a service for people. You are dealing with communicating with their past and them reconciling that. It's excellent. I hope that you are able to work remotely for yourself, but I also feel that at times you do need to get away from home because sometimes it's never ending and the responsibility of it all is incredibly takes out of you sometimes. So you just need to decompress, like, and you know the stuff, but you know when you're in it, it's like us, you know. I limp into Fiona's sometimes. Put me right so I can do it again, and she really does. Okay, and I'm not joking. And poor Fiona, probably exhausted when I do it to her. So yeah, we all need our little we need to take care of our physical, intellectual, emotional, and spiritual. Okay, and you are on the right track. You are doing everything fine. I feel this is more than November. I'm kind of predicting a lot further into I'm actually going to say we're looking here at February, March, and we're also seeing that things are going really well for you when it comes to May, June. That's when I think you've cracked it. Okay. Oh, listen, keep watching. Go back. I've been doing pairs, but unfortunately, I've not been able to continue with doing it. Oh, good. Keeping that separation. Excellent, excellent. Okay. So, Patsy's saying she will. I'm just going to put that on the screen so you can all sort of see it. You know, she don't need to understand. Okay. Work with pairs. Okay. even when you see the lives, the whole point that I could do, I'm quite a technical reader because I teach it, and I want you to know why we're saying what we're saying, instead of, oh yeah, the Three of Swords does not mean it's a happy time. Okay, you can see there's a heart with three in it, and you get readers going, yeah, it's going to be fine. What the Three of Swords does mean is you have already been through it. It's already happened. So now you're picking up the pieces. So it's not a prediction of the future, but you see people, it's a responsibility to give a reading, and to know it's scary because someone can't get that out of their mind if you say the wrong thing. That's the thing. And so it's not putting you off, it's just saying have a system so that you are certain scientifically of what the cards mean, and then your intuition comes in, and the whole thing is a fusion. Okay, so yeah, okay, right. My thanks to Fiona. Thanks a million, Fiona, for coming on. Came on for no other reason, like I do. We try and sort of let you know we're here, what we do, how we do it. Tara's here for you, and who knows why? We just do, don't we? Because we need to actually do what we do and give something back because somebody gave us, and that's how it works. So, happy Halloween from me, from Fiona. Thanks a million, Fiona. I'm going to say bye-bye, and I'll hand over the mic now to Fiona. I'll see you soon. Whoops.
Hello, everybody, and thank you for viewing. Happy Halloween, and hope to see you again soon. Thank you. Night, night.